Right guys, so this is what you see now when you walk into my room. We moved the door, and I don't know if you remember, but my door used to be there and this used to be a separate room. We still need to finish like painting and stuff, but yeah, now you can see that I have my dressing room and my main room. This is my main room. You guys have seen this before. It's actually a bit of a mess at the moment, so don't judge me. But yeah, so I've got my new door. Here, as you walk in, I have all my perfumes. It goes all the way up. I got lots of perfumes. These are actually just some of the ones that I wear the most. I've got a bunch like stacked in a drawer. And then yeah, you walk in. Obviously, shoe mecca straight away. I've got a chandelier up there. This is where I get ready. So this is my vanity, my ring light, obviously, for YouTube, because I look old as fuck unless I have good lighting. That's just where I keep all my brushes. They're my artiste brushes. They're more brushes, lipsticks. And then in here I keep like my everyday highlights and eyeshadow palettes, and then yeah, more makeup in those sets of drawers. This is a little mirror for me to see my feet when I try on shoes, because I'm that vain. This is my mannequin. Now I've had this mannequin since I was 16 and did fashion design at college. And I've just never had the heart to get rid of her. So she's always, I used to use her for photo shoots and things. After I'd make a dress, I'd put them on her and then take pictures. But I don't know, I've just never had the heart. So she's just kind of, she's got one of my old dresses on and she's just kind of, yeah, it's a bit weird, but like, don't judge. Then this is where I keep my clothes. Right, so here we have long coats. And then maxi dresses. Here we have like all my clubbing sort of dresses. They're short jackets and they're like blouses and tops. There's all my jeans. I got like ripped jeans, non-ripped, leather, flare. And it doubles up as well, so there's a lot of jeans there. Then up here I've got some of my furs. Behind that Louis is, I think that's skirts behind there. Behind that green Valentino is more skirts, and then behind that one is jumpers. So yeah, I tried to colour coordinate all my clothes because why not? It looks nicer when you do that, I think, personally. It's nice to be able to see everything laid out so I know what I'm grabbing. So that's nice and easy. Over here, this is like my sinful part. Like, everyone needs somewhere where there's a mess. So that used to be like a little walk-in wardrobe, but it's really small. So what I did was I got my dad to take the door off, and in there I've got shelves and put all my thigh-high boots and jumpers and stuff on these shelves. But it's literally such a mess in there, I really don't want to show you. And what I've done is, just to hide the mess, I've stood my changing screen in front of it. Then here is where I keep most of my handbags. A lot of the larger handbags are stuffed with smaller ones, so because I didn't want to like clutter up the shelves and things. So so yeah, here I've got some of my YSLs. I got Vivienne Westwood, Valentino. That's an old lamb one from Gwen Stefani. Then I got another Valentino. I've got my Chanel. This is a new one from Topshop that I'm just like dying over. That one up there, I actually forgot what the designer is, but I got it for my birthday. I got my Vivienne Westwood large one. That's just where I keep all my rings, well, most of them, because it's easy to grab for a night out. I got some Escada, Don't know where that clutch is from, can't remember. Yeah, and then I've got a lot of my tiaras and things. You guys know that I'm like obsessed with crowns and tiaras, and I found this little crown holder from TK Maxx. Again, it was another thing I had to like DIY and paint, but that was the crown that I got for my 21st, and that is probably my most expensive one. It is real gold. This one cost an absolute fortune, so that stays in a box. That one was quite pricey as well, but the rest are like Amazon inexpensive. Like that one's just a cheap one from Amazon. That one was one that I got for Pride. These are all just like little crappy ones that I wear on a night out and things. And then this is from Harry Potter. I went to the Harry Potter studio tours for the second time. I took my dad, and yeah, he it won't focus because it's so sparkly. He bought that for me while we were there, which is really nice. I felt like a princess. I didn't wear it though, just in case people wondering. This is where I keep all my chokers. I keep everything laid out so that I can find it really easily. In here is where I keep most of my jewellery. I like all things sparkly, so I am quite the magpie when it comes to jewellery. A lot of it is tacky and sparkly, but I love it. And I love that like I make out like this is all I've got. I've actually got like 3-4 large jewellery boxes hidden underneath the clothes, all full of like just cheap costume crap, which most of this stuff is. But yeah, I have a lot of I actually realised there isn't one thing that I don't have a lot of. Like I have a lot of makeup, I have a lot of shoes, I have a lot of jewellery, I have a lot of clothes, I have a lot of tiaras. Like I've definitely got a problem. Sorry if this video is going to be really shaky, by the way. I just much prefer doing it like this than trying to set up my tripod every time I move around the room. Like this is easier. So this huge chest of drawers is from IKEA. Oh, by the way, all those small shelves are, and the floating shelves, like they're all, you know, IKEA lac whatever, and this is a God knows what. They've all got funny names. Here's where I keep most of my skincare. I mean, I do represent a beauty retailer, so I do get sent a lot of stuff to try, which I'm very fortunate. So I have a lot of stuff. If I keep it in the top drawer, then I know it's things that I need to be trying to review for like my Instagram and stuff. This is just where I keep pajamas, nothing exciting. Underwear down there, you don't want to see it. Yeah, so that's that. And then coming over to what everyone's been waiting for, this is where I keep my shoes. Now, I have this stool that I used to sit to do my makeup on, but I don't anymore because I have my chair and I much prefer that. But I've left my stool in here so that I can you know, sit to try on shoes, or like when I have a friend round or something, it's nice that, you know, someone can sit and chat to you while you're still getting ready. So these are all of my shoes that I wear the most. What I had to do was I have, like I said before, this is, in all honesty, this is half of what I have. The other half has had to go into storage. A lot of it I am going to have to get rid of just because I've realised that I'm a hoarder. So yeah, this is what, when it come down to it, I was like, these are the ones that I reach for the most. I would much rather a much more simplistic life like this, where I have less but I wear more. So yeah, these are the ones that I found myself grabbing the most. So these are the ones that got put in here. I'm not going to go through every pair with you right now. I will do that at some point. I'll probably do them in sections, you know, or split them up by designer. Just because I know that a lot of you guys have asked for that, but like this would be, this is an undertaking to do that. So I don't know, if I just skim over some of my favourite pairs, I guess. I colour coordinated because I colour coordinate everything except for my Louboutins. They're just kind of like plonked in the middle. So over by the door I've got all my whites going into nudes, and then into like rose gold, and then I go into tan, and tan kind of spreads across to here. And then this middle section I was trying to focus more on all my sparkly sort of things, so I've got a lot of my glittery sparkly shoes, and then obviously Louboutins, it fitted so perfectly just to have them in there. So they're my Loubs. Then up here I've got the reds. Those Swarovski crystal ones are some of my favourites. Yeah, lots of lots of stupid sparkly stuff. I do like drag queen style shoes. Yeah, and then I go down into like snake and grey, and then down here I go into like black court shoes, and then down here are all my like chunky black heels, so like things that have ridiculously high heels and like massive chunky platforms that I don't really wear that much, but still they're handy to have. Then I've got all my strappy black heels, like dinner shoes, things that are a little bit crazier or spiky, things that have got gold on them, my Charlotte Olympias. And then I go into ankle boots. They're my just like everyday chunky black ones. Then these boots up here were ones that were like too high to fit on the other shelves, so they're still ankle boots, but they're like quite high ones, like my Sophia Webster and these massive Topshop ones that I've got, or my Celine boots. So yeah, they're most of my shoes. So as soon as you walk in, you're like immediately assorted by shoes. Yeah, and then like I said, I've got my thigh-high boots hidden away in here. Got so many, and I've not organised them. These are one of my newest pairs that I just got. They're like tartan thigh-high realness, which I love. Yeah, so this is basically my dressing room. The overall gist of my dressing room. Oh, I also have this thing up here which is amazing, and it pulls out and it's got all my scarves on it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my stuff is a lot of it is tame and very everyday, lots of black. Some of it is crazy, like my feather coat or my cow coat. This is real fur that my nan gave me. I know a lot of people probably hate me for having that, but like I'm not gonna throw it away. I mean, like, this I've never worn, but I just thought was fabulous, this coat. I mean, I do wear normal clothes, but I have got like some stupid stuff. Yeah, and lots of floor length dresses. This little dress here is probably one of my favourites. This is my Versace dress that I got for my 21st. Back when I could fit in this, because this is tiny, back when I had like a 22-inch waist, that's gone, but the dress has stayed. Yeah, so if you guys want me to like properly go through and pull out some stuff, whatever, I will do, but I don't want to just like bore everyone with stuff like that now. This was more just to give you a quick overview. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.
I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy.